Hey, what's going on, Map Reader Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Terrastral Festival hitting shelves, hitting stores, hitting eBay, hitting people's collections, hitting people's videos, hitting people's binders. Everyone's having a grand old time opening it up. There's a lot of cards in the set. People are heavily focused right this second on the evolutions aspect of it. Man, have you seen some of those other cards? Have you seen what's in the set? Have you seen that Palafin? You seen those Ogre Pawns? Man, looking great. Fantastic cards. Going to be opening some up. I think tomorrow is when I'm going to have a couple boxes ready to open for you guys, and it'll be a good old time. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm looking forward to it. But with people opening up the set, people having their openings, and some people opening up quite a bit of boxes. People are doing streams or they're doing channel openings or whatever the heck it is, right? There's some people who are noticing a pattern sometimes when it comes to actually opening these up. So each of your Terrastral Festival booster boxes will have 10 packs in them, and they feature a plethora of hits. So you're going to have an ace spec in them. You have the possibility of getting SR trainer, like a SR supporter type thing. You have one guaranteed SAR per box. Some people are reporting two. You have two Pokeball reverse hollows or three, and if you don't get three, one of them is going to be a Master Ball. There's gold cards that could be in the set periodically where people can actually rip those up. You have demigod packs, which are like evolution packs that feature three of the SAR evolutions, and there's just full-blown god packs that have all of the evolutions put in them front and center, and it's like a whole pack. Well, bam, you basically done the set, and you can just, GG's, I did the entire thing, right? There are some people who are noticing that depending on where your ace spec is where your SAR, your guaranteed SAR in the box might be, or almost certainly be, where they're looking at that stuff. There's people such as Pokevault and Shrug Nasty. These are the two videos I saw in particular, but there's a couple other people that are talking about it too. I'll have both their videos in the description below. Please check them out. Please sub if you're already not. These guys are talking about, based on the A-Spec being in certain places, is where your SAR is going to be. So apparently if your A-Spec is in the second pack, your guaranteed SAR of the box is supposedly supposed to be in the fourth box. I have seen a couple of boxes like that where that does appear to be the case, and there's a couple other ones too based off where it is. There's a whole list of where your A-Spec can be, where people are mapping that, people are checking it for consistency. And honestly, to me personally, it's not one of those things I'm too worried about. However, it is one of those things that it is very important to note that this is one of the things that can happen with the set, and it's like that for two reasons. So why don't I personally care about it too much? For me, myself, personally, it's just me. If you're buying from trustworthy people, if you're getting your boxes from people you already trust, you have zero issue of worrying about this whatsoever. The people that are sending you the boxes are not going to be doing this to you. They're not going to be weighing anything. They're not going to be searching them for actual A-Specs versus your SARs. You're not going to have any issues with your box. They're literally going to take said box. They're going to look at it. Yep, that's where I'm going in here. They're going to throw your address on. They're going to ship it right to you, big dog. Like, if you're buying from trustworthy people, a lot of the issues the community is facing, you don't have to worry about it. If you don't trust who you're buying your stuff from, you're already, like, kind of messing up, in my personal opinion. You do not need to be buying from who you're buying from, and you need to look for a new store to actually purchase your cards from. There's tons of people. Look for, like, credibility. Make sure you buy, like, onesie, twosies yourself to start out, and then just your own experience is going to dictate how you feel about stuff. Some people I would never buy from are other people's favorite stores, and that's kind of where, like, people are a little confused on where and who to buy from. Personal experiences will dictate a lot how you feel. However, there's universally some stores where people have had problems with them on a large scale, and there's stores that you kind of need to, like, steer clear from because it could be trouble for you in the future. And there's several reviews and people stories and issues that people had in previous set releases that can take that. It is important to note these actual things, though, because of two places in particular: Whatnot and Drip. So a lot of the fucking boxes that are be open on there are some great sellers on there that will literally crack open a box, do their thing, and they're not even too worried about where A-Specs and stuff are. Literally, someone wants 2 packs, cool. I'm taking 2 packs off top. Doesn't matter about anything. Here's what it is. There you go. But if it's something that people can kind of know, there is ways that people can kind of game that system. If there's people that saw, oh, this is the first 2 packs. The second pack was going to be, oh, it's the A-Spec here. I need to buy at least 2 packs in order to get those other 2 ones right there so I can get the SAR guaranteed for that box. I need to get it. I'm going to do that stuff. And of course, there's the Whatnot and Drip sellers that they just have no issue selling and trying to be as scummy as possible, where they'll take all their packs out of a box. I don't know why they do it. They just take them all out and they put them, like, on, like, a table or something like that. Or they're like, look, first of all, like, if I don't see anything coming out of a fucking sealed box, I don't trust it anyway, because my biggest thing I think people got to worry about is buying loose packs from this set. And I think that's because 2 reasons. One, maybe the A-Spec thing. 2, motherfuckers are going to be weighing stuff, looking for god packs, okay? If you're buying single packs offline, eBay, or anywhere like that, in my personal opinion, that is a very stupid thing to do. There's people who have stories where they bought single packs and they've had 0 issues. Nah, dude, I have seen too many times where people have bought single packs from motherfuckers who blatantly admit that they weigh packs looking for things, and lo and behold, they get absolutely nothing. They get 0 packs. Oh yeah, guys, it's an unweighed pack. It's literally sitting next to the stack of weighed packs over here. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is, man. I'm sure. And sure, trustworthy people. Once again, if you got people that you can trust and you don't think they're doing that to your packs, hey, what I say is absolutely thwarted by your trustworthiness in said seller. It is just something that I personally don't like, and I will never be buying single loose packs from any store anywhere online that I did not see someone yank them out of the box from. I'm sorry, just seeing too many bad examples of things happening. Same with like mystery packs and stuff like that. There's so many people that have really good instances of mystery packs, and I don't fucking necessarily think that all of them are bad. I think people put in good work and they put good things in them. I just don't like them. I don't personally like them. I don't necessarily trust every single person that touches them. And to me personally, it's not worth my time. It's not worth my money. And no matter how someone feels about it, I just don't think it's a good deal. I never will, and I will never purchase them just because it goes against how I feel about collecting Pokemon cards. That being said, a lot of the big problems with Terastal Festival and fucking all those other, it's going to be coming from Whatnot and Drip, where people employ weird things where they could actually maybe use this mapping tactic for their advantage. For example, this is actually how allegedly Blake Martinez was able to do his scam, where he was actually able to map energies based off single sleeve blisters and play guess the energy game based off that, right? There are instances where people could do this exact same thing with Terastal Festival if a lot of this A-spec mapping is true. There are sets previously that were also mappable too. One of the big, most noteworthy ones, Max Mofo Pokemon, has a video about Sun and Moon base set being mappable. And yes, at this time, people don't really care so much about that. That's not really too many valuable cards in the set. But I mean, at the time, there was a lot of playable cards in there. There was Lily that was playable. There was a Rainbow GX Espeon and Umbreon in that set. And at the time, it was worth people's time to fucking map out this stuff. And vendors and sellers and stuff like that who were shady, not all of them once again, could play off that and get some really scummy trades and really scummy deals off people with the knowledge they know versus what others don't know. So just because I don't think this is necessarily a big deal doesn't mean this information is not valuable. I think that this isn't going to be as big of a deal as people think. I think weighing packs is going to be a much bigger deal for one key reason. Terastal Festival is very generous. It's a very generous set, and just because someone found the A-spec of a fucking box and then found the one SAR in a box, that does absolutely nothing for the rest of the box. You could have a SR trainer in there. You could have a gold card in there. You could have another SR or SAR Pokemon in there. You could have a Demi fucking God pack in there. Like, there's so many things. There's Master Balls in the set. There's reverse hollow Pokeballs. There's so many things in the set, and the set is so generous that it is almost worth people's time just to check the entire box for everything, even if they hit the guaranteed SAR of the fucking set. Where I think weighing is going to be a bigger problem because people can individually go through the packs without doing that shit, and then fucking just chuck the packs that have nothing in it, keep all the good packs for themselves, and go so on and so forth with that. Maybe some resealing happen with it too. I just don't think this mapping is going to be as big of a deal as some people kind of think it is. But the information is valid. It is valuable. If you see vendors doing stuff like this, you see fucking Whatnot sellers doing something like this, and you see people taking advantage of knowledge that others have that some people don't, it is always good to have in the back of your head that this stuff exists, and I do appreciate people putting this stuff out there. It is good knowledge, it is good info, and we'll see if people do some scummy things that, once again, I don't think it'll be as big of a deal, but hey, I could be wrong. Maybe a whole fucking mapping scheme will come out from Whatnot from it. It would be the place that it could happen, and like I said, more information, more knowledge. It's never a bad thing to have in this hobby. So I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Yo, mapping for the whole evolutions, huh? It's with the demigod packs though, and the god packs. Like I said, I think that's gonna be the bigger deal because that's what everyone's fucking banking on with this set. That's what everyone's like, oh yeah, that's what I want for this set. Oh fuck it, yeah. I mean, just go on YouTube, go on Whatnot, go anywhere where people are opening this set. People are exclusively focused on that, and one SAR coming out of a box. I'm just saying, there could be heavy boxes are not uncommon with Terrastral. I'm just fucking saying.